Hi everybody, this is HVAC Alliance Expert and I'm so excited right now to show you one of the best jobs that we have done right now. This is the furnace and HVAC installation and let's go. As you see here, there is ducts are strapped very clean and nothing is laying down on the floor to stop the airflow running to the unit. This is the main return intake, which is from your ceiling. The air comes into the system. This is the return plenum on the air conditioning. This is the horizontal option, and there is a easy access to the filter, which is you can easily replace them. And for the homeowners, we are leaving extra clean filters in case they need to replace it or in case something happens, so they don't have to worry about the new filters. As you see, after the filters, our furnace is installed right here and it's very good, and we use the 2-inch PVC pipes to run the exhaust pipes. Since it's a 95 efficient furnace, this pipes doesn't get really hot. That's why we use the plastic pipes. And here's the gas lines. We're in all the way the gas lines also very clean. We check the oils and inspector pass right away in the first visit. And as far as the furnace, I will say this is one of the best systems for homeowners to keep the energy bills lower. That's we recommend that's getting to the 95 efficient furnace. Let me show you what is the features in this furnace. It's very easy to open. As you see, we have here blower motor and the burners in here and the inducer motor in here. And the most like incredible feature on this unit is it has a 2-stage motor on it and a variable speed, which makes the system very quiet, and it doesn't bother you whenever you're sleeping. Switch on and off, and you won't hear it like any buzzing or like strumbling noise on the system. And if you see, there is a piping running through the system and goes to the condensation pipe. Since this is a 95 efficient furnace, it condensates water also and absorbs all the heat to the hot air and it sends to your supply. That's why this pipe doesn't get really hot, and it just takes out all the carbon monoxide, which is burnt oxygen. We have here a variable speed inducer motor, which takes all the burnt oxygen to the pipes and sends to outside. And we have a gas valve here, and we have actual burners. And there is a lead, which is, you can see it's running, it's burning the lights or no. And we have another lead which shows the code on it. If something happens to the system, there is a flashing and it shows what actually is happening with the system. After 95% efficient furnace, which is the Infinity ICAs, we have evaporator coils which is connected to the air conditioning. This is how your air gets cold from here. Whenever you run the air conditioning, the furnace just operates as a blower, and your evaporator coil actually cools the air. And since the evaporator gets really cold, there is a condensation happens, and we have a first primary line. Condensation line goes all the way to the outside, and just in case if you have some clogging problem in this condensation, it usually happens. And we have a condensation pad which is underneath the coil to protect your floors and ceilings under the unit. That's why we install the condensation pad in here, which is whenever you see the water in here, it means your primary line is clogged already, so you need to have as soon as possible expert from HVAC Alliance Expert to take a look at your system. After your air gets cold, after the evaporator coils, you have here supply plenum, which is all the air dispensed properly to all your house and we install the dampers, which is, I think it's hardly to see it, but we install the dampers to dispense all the air evenly through the house. So you're not gonna have a problem, which is you have a colder rooms in the house, and one room gets really cold and the other room doesn't get really cold enough. So to prevent this problem, we install new dampers to prevent this problem happening. We just finished our 3-ton and 5-ton split carrier systems. It looked perfect already. We are about to give it as a perfect condition to the homeowners. As you see, it's all strapped with the down underneath and the level, and has a pad underneath, and it's all strapped together. And you see the line sets, it's covered all with insulation, and there is a box which is the circuit breakers, if it's for the technicians, which is easy accessible to remove it instead of going to the main circuit break and turn off the breakers. And this one is right here, it's the second one, which is for 5-ton system, and looks all legit. As you hear, the 3-ton is working right now, but it's a little bit windy right now. You don't hear it because it's high efficiency, which is Puron systems, which is, it runs on R410A Freons. It's a newer systems. And just in case, if you have any R22 refrigerants that the unit is running, it's the best time right now to replace them, because after a while, if you want to wait for a little bit, it may cost you a lot of money instead of right now. If you guys want to install new system, just call down below the numbers. We are happy to help you our best.